Welcome to the practice in yoga refinement. Take this opportunity to give the mind access to your divine intelligence with positive intention as you breathe. Note your right and left nostril and take a moment to breathe alternately from one side to the other, alternately. Thereby you're bringing balance between the right and left side of the entire mind and body. And the next time you fully exhale by your right side complete and become aware of your lower ribs diaphragmatically. Place both palms to the outer ribs. Bring on board a smile of appreciation for whom you are and breathe laterally, meaning fill the lungs to capacity like an accordion. Inhalation out, exhalation in. Thus you're working intercostal lateral diaphragmatic breathing. Each exhalation purposefully squeeze your tummy muscles deep under your ribs, whereby whilst inhaling, the entire lungs can achieve full exchange with breath interjection. Continue breathing for a few moments in this manner as you release your palms and effortlessly lift your chin up. Pivot the chin in, lean back and watch how your shoulder blades separate. So familiar, again lean forward. To your right lean back as I work in mirror image, forward. To your left lean back, forward. Both of your palms at back. Be aware of the right arm and the left. Move them forward, interlace, push. Behind the head, lift the right elbow up. Lift the left elbow up and raise the chin up. And let the hands push the head down and stretch the back of the neck. Release your palms, raise your chin up and look to your right. Look to your left. Twist your torso to your right as I work with you in mirror image. Turn to your left. Simply find your knee at the right, place both palms there, push. Find both palms, release behind, lift the ribcage up. Find your knee at the left, both palms there. Release your palms back. And gently notice your belly and commence to briskly breathe forward and flick the tummy muscles forward on the in-breath and flick it back for a few moments briskly. Like a piston. Continue working in this manner for the next 60 seconds. You're working briskly, breathing in and out briskly towards your tummy muscles. Continue working like a piston, breathing briskly at your belly. Continue working that breath briskly forward and back. Another 20 seconds. Another 10 seconds. Take 3 more, full in and out breath and exhale upon the third and squeeze and hold without breath for a few moments. Relax. Breathe in and bring on board another smile. Remember, even though you may see as though you're living in a reality that you consider as solid, it is an illusion if we are to understand the full aspect of yourself in relation to what is considered as reality and fantasy. Well, imagine, if you can, seeing the world beyond the human senses. Push back. Some may say that is not possible, but here we're practicing mind enhancement from a yoga perspective. Thus, from our perspective, it is possible. But we should not just assume. We should take the time to do our research, practice, and prove to ourselves whether it's fact or fiction. Up, let go. Who are you really? Are you the person whom you've associated with till now, or are you far more than that? Once you're at your right, remain. Pull your left shoulder to your left. Change. What is the main theme within your mind on a daily basis? Relax. And if so, where did that theme originate? And what happens as you continue to give the theme your attention? What sort of day do you have? Do you have a positive day? An uplifting day? Or perhaps a day that's not as constructive? Which is it? Relax. Circle your feet around into a cat. Remember, every day that passes is one less day of opportunity. Do not waste these days. Raise your chin up, halfway to your heels, back, and dip your back, all the way to your heels, back. Note your right, slide your feet there, look over your right shoulder. Note your left, sweep your feet there, look over the shoulder, and then back, lift your knees and pedal. Watch the ease that one can stretch the back of the legs. Feeling a gentle stretch through your calves and hamstrings, right down to your heels. And suitably, both heels pushes down and lower the knees, and kneeling upright for a moment. Find your thighs. Be aware of your right arm, swing it beside the ear, stretch the entire right side for a moment. Change. Are you fully aware of your total self? If so, well done. Compliment your thighs. Place your right foot forward and bend your left knee and stretch your left thigh for a moment. What is the purpose of living a life where one never go beyond the limitations of the construct of human nature? What would be the purpose? Imagine living a life and going beyond the construct of an average human being concept of the human nature. That's called awakening, enlightenment, illumination. Stretch. The physical body allows you at this precise moment to have a human experience. But what if you extend your mind beyond the physical limitations and construct? Relax. Bring your knees hip width. Minimum, hunch your back. Dip your back. Up. Swing those arms around. If you can change your future, then you can change anything in your life. So the question is, can you change your future? If so, you should feel joyous, am I right in saying that? Because you have full control over your entire life. Find your knees. Bend the knees. Up. Go into your hips. Left side 3 times around to your right 1. To your right and left 2nd time. To your left and right 3rd time. Change opposite. Never force. Relax. Shake those arms out. And star jump for a moment. Star jump for a moment. And slow it down. Shake those arms, shake those legs, and pedal. Would you like to have a healthy body for as long as you need to be on this planet Earth in this physical reality? If so, what does one need to do to make sure that every cell within the body works positively to your advantage? Slow it down. We can talk hypothetical. Why would you waste your time on theories that are hollow? Change. Thus we study the teachings of the wise whom have already had the experiences of divine intervention and illumination. Compliment your knees. Round your back. Dip your back, relax. Up you come. Elevate those elbows back. 2nd of 3. 3rd. Change direction forward. 2nd of 3. Overhead, place those elbows, sweep your right foot behind your left, lower the left elbow beneath the jaw. Up. Changing feet. Lower the right elbow beneath the chin. Up. and gently support your hips. Relax your hands towards the floor. Whether you touch the floor or not does not matter, as long as you're flexing without effort. And bend your knees, up you go. Let's add Surya Namaskara. Salute to the sun. Numerous variations, let's utilize one of those variations. Imagine at this precise moment, if you could have access to the divine realms, you would notice at this precise moment where you are, there is life forms around you that you may not be aware of that is assisting you as much as you allow them to assist you. Imagine that. Let's be constructive, shall we? Breathe out. Breathe in. Sweep those arms out beside one's feet. Place the right foot back to the floor, the knee. Circle those arms around and gently straighten the front knee. Lengthen the back of that leg. Bend knee, feet back, sitting bones to the ceiling. Shoulders over thumbs, drop the knees, hunch your back. Dip your spine, look up between the thumbs, slide forward. Curl your toes and lift your knees up. Place the right foot between one's thumbs. Swing those arms around. Then gently straighten the front leg. Place your feet together. Widen those arms out to your heart. Now imagine if you could guarantee as to what you would like to manifest becoming a reality. What would be the first priority in your mind? Be very clear, the mind is connected and nothing is impossible for one who understands the greater divine. Let's be constructive. As I give you a suggestion to move those arms up, do they move by themselves or are you controlling? You have control. Left foot back. Knee down. Flow those arms around. Straighten that front knee without effort. Slide the feet back, sitting bones to the ceiling. Shoulders over thumbs, knee to the floor, hunch your back. Dip your spine low, the chin slide forward. Curl your toes and lift your knees up. Place that left foot forward. Sweep those arms around. Invite the front knee to gently straighten. Bent knee, feet together, out at arms. Complement your heart. Widen your legs, at least 2 to 3 hip wide. Bend your left knee. Change, flex your right knee. Bend both knees simultaneously. Now pivot your feet to your right. Again, I'm working mirror image. Bend that right knee. Sweep the right arm up. Match your thighs. Hunch your back up. Pivot your feet to the left. Bend that left knee. Sweep the left arm up. And across your thighs. Grip the ankles or as far down leg as possible. Bend your knees and stretch your inner thighs. Up you come. Gently bring your feet together. Let's refine the salute to the sun. A little more dynamic, but be positive. Work at a pace that is appropriate for you. But remember, you have a powerful mind. Whatever's occurred in the past found its way into your reality due to your mind's acceptance in the laws of attraction. Whether you accept that theory or not, nothing finds you without your mind's approval. And thus, if you grasp this concept, the future shall replicate your mind's acceptance. So be aware of how you think and refine your thinking process now. Take yourself out of the matrix of your past existence and see how life is for you. And do you believe you deserve it? Only you can answer that. I believe you deserve it. But that's my perception and my understanding. So let's go again. In, down, up, around. Place your right foot back. Keep the knee off the floor. This time, swing those arms around. Gently roll both heels to the floor. Lift your right arm to the ceiling. Sweep it around, feet back, tailbone up, and an easy push up in between. Up we come, usually back. Walk that right foot forward, swing those arms around, lower both heels to the floor, lift your left arm up towards the ceiling, sweep it back. Place your feet together, gently thumbs in the midline, up to your heart and repeat. Up, around. Place the left foot back. Swing those arms around. Rest your heels to the floor. Sweep the left arm to the ceiling. Sweep the left hand around. Feet back, cabin up. Reef another push up. Push up in between. Push back. Add the left foot forward. Swing those arms around. Land your heels to the floor. Raise the right arm up. Sweep the right hand around. Place the feet together. Midline in. Up towards your heart. Shake those arms out. Flex the right arm. Sweep the left under. And note whether one can wrap the wrist around. There are numerous theories and discussions in relation to the origin of humanity and how one is choosing to move forward on this planet Earth. Would you limit yourself to a theory, or would you rather find facts for yourself? Raise the right arm up. Stretch. How blessed are we today to have access to technology that allows us to interact with other human beings all around the world in a manner that gives us clarity without leaving our comfort of our home. So, how often do you take the time to interact or research or perhaps come in contact with individuals whom have inspired you to some degree to become a better human being? Hop, lift elbow up. Relax. Gently lower the knees to the floor. Imagine being part of a divine community on a daily basis that inspires you to continue to refine yourself into full illumination. That is the theory. Never accept theory until you have taken the time to refine the concepts of someone else's interpretation until it becomes your reality, fact or fiction, where you can disprove that theory. Hunch the back, forward. Gently circle the feet around. Many today are very familiar with at least a picture or a teaching of someone that they consider a wise being, such as a Buddha. But what does that represent for you? Let's say you were to see a statue of a Buddha. What does that represent for you? Have you grasped the teachings of this so-called individual that's represented in this statue? Comfortably. Or perhaps a different perspective. Or let's just say you were to see a statue of an individual that is said to be one who have inspired mankind of that timeline into greater understanding. Would you accept it by looking at a statue? Or would you rather take the time, from your perspective, let the mind find your truth so you can become that Buddha yourself? The Buddhi, that part of wisdom, the Buddha to know thyself. Then those statues and portraits that I've shown you will make sense from a 3D perspective to a 5D. Bring the knees together, leaning back, forward, splay the knees, free the inner groin comfortably, relaxed. What is the purpose of stretching and bending the body if one is not aware as to why one is stretching and bending the body? Left foot over right. Look to the right side. Stretch. At different times of the year and different continents of the world, different human beings celebrate different understandings in illumination. Relax. But what does that mean to you? Calm down. Round your back. Change feet. Stretch. Do you really know who you are at this precise moment? If so, there should be a wonderful smile upon your face, yeah? Relaxed. Now go within and reflect upon this for a moment. Who am I? Are you scratching your head? Has that made sense to you as yet? Okay? Has that made sense to you? And if you look at a plant, can you honestly say you understand how the plant grows? Is this real? Or is it just the mushroom that's giving you the impression that it is real? Be conscious. Never underestimate the power of the mind. For on this planet, throughout the generations of human evolution, there have been individuals who have been here as the keepers of the wisdom of the higher mind. So my question is, have you spent time in seeking their guidance? If so, could you find any support by knowing whom they are, where they are? Do not waste this life. Be joyous, but do no harm to yourself or others. Non-violence. Be constructive. Lean back. Oh. Gently place your right leg on top of the left. If appropriate, bend the left leg around. Sweep the left arm around. Turn to your right side. Free the lower back. Comfortably. Stretch that lower back. Never force. Each time I share practice with you, be it physical yoga, or meditation, or breathing exercises, or any other form that I feel empowered to share with you, are you grasping the meanings of the recordings? Go back and review. There are hundreds of recordings that we have uploaded. Go back and review and see whether you can understand the theme that connects each recording to the next. Exhale, release. Sweep the life force up. Exhale, relax. Lean back. Lean forward. Place the left leg on top of the right. Sweep the right foot around. Sweep your right arm around. You may have heard the saying, let there be light. What does that mean? You may have heard the saying, be still and know thyself. What does that mean? Just as the statue with the writing, who am I? What does that mean? Stretch along that lower back. Imagine going back a few hundred years in the past and showing someone a video. Would they say, wow, this is amazing technology? Would they say it's magic? So do you understand what the word Maya means? What seems magic today, tomorrow may be proven that it is possible to replicate by one who has intelligence, that has developed the multidimensional self in understanding. Remember that. Exhale, release. Sweep the life force up, release. Do not wait, as you never know what tomorrow may hold, unless you are more prepared, that you've done the foundation and you're prepared for anything. Relax. Seek and thou shalt find. When the student is ready, the master appears. Is that not true? Back on. Forward. Stretch along that back. Straighten your legs in a position that's comfortable for you. Sweep those arms up until you're comfortable, then rest your hands where it lands. Now look at your belly and purposefully round your back. Feel the stretch that flows across that back. Then move your ribcage forward. Second of 3. Round your back. Right. A third time. Round your spine. Right. What is the purpose of gathering knowledge? Just to waste time or to give you greater understanding of thyself? Forward. Back. Let's say you choose to go on holiday. Why do you go on holiday? To empower the mind or just to give yourself time out? Alright. Have you fully grasped what it means to go on holiday? Relax. Alright. Gently come down onto your spine and arch that lower back. Tilt the tailbone up. Relax. Straighten the right leg. There have been numerous individuals that have taken time to place into writings their findings so others such as yourself can be inspired and replicate the same in enhancement. Relax. Lift your hips up. Now, straighten the opposite leg. Relax. Lift your hips up, support your butt. Adjust your heels, flatten your belly, separate the ribcage. Be the most inspirational human being you could ever imagine meeting. Imagine that. Be the most inspirational person you could ever imagine meeting. Imagine the impact that you will have in every aspect of your life as you are that person. Come down. Hug your knees comfortably, easily. And as you hug your knees, note as to how that back rounds. And grip those ankles, repeat the lift. Just as you see fit, come down, hug your knees up and sweep your feet behind your head. Whether it touches the floor or not, it does not matter. The aim is not to see how flexible you can become physically, but how balanced and flexible you can become mentally. Now adjust your feet up towards the ceiling. Keep your chin as still as possible. Adjust your hands as you prefer. And notice how you may lift those legs up higher than your heart. Fully begin to grasp the divine intelligence that moves through your mind and that body. And trust that miracles shall find you in conscious awareness of the divine interactions in this universal law of existence. As always, take the time, then come down onto your spine, slide your thumbs under your hips, bring the soles of feet together, keep your head perfectly relaxed and lift your ribcage up, whereby your head drops back, feel the stretch along your throat. Come down, hug your knees, up you come. And let's say you would look at a statue and you see beads around their head. What would that mean to you? And would it matter what sort of beads they are? Or would the seed itself be significant in understanding what it represents? This will take time for you to grasp. My suggestion is for you to do some research. Relax comfortably. Then in time, the seeds may have more significance to you than to the average person as to what they really are. Be kind to thyself. Be kind to thyself, but remain wise, not ignorant. Remember, every day is one less day of opportunity. How many days left of opportunities? Do not waste them. And share with me your findings, because together as a collective we can certainly assist each other in full awakening and ascension. Is that not correct? Come into a cat. Hunch your back to your heels. Forward. Gently bend those knees and grip those ankles. Lift your knees up. Relax. Come back to your heels. Look at your belly. Right hand under the left arm. Left hand under the right arm. Both elbows to floor. And if one was to see the pyramids of Giza, what would that represent for you? Doesn't matter whether they were built by the Egyptians or anyone else, doesn't matter. How will that change your life? And if you would see the Sphinx, what does it mean for you? Go within and seek divine knowledge. If you call inwardly and you take quality time in stilling the mind, the answer will find you. Trust the answer will find you. Just the answer to find. Relax. Up you go. Look at your belly. Round your back. Up. I was traveling through Thailand over 25 years ago. And I walked past an antique store and I found this statue here. The person in the store had no clue who this person was. But I purchased it because I was well aware of whom this individual is. But that is for you to work out. Okay? It may seem as though it's just a statue of someone, but this person is a significance for those who understand. Okay? Breathe. Comfortably. It's called hidden in plain sight. The next time you look in the mirror, do not just look at the facial and the body. Go within and look within and see what you see. Perhaps your third eye may light up. Yeah? Remember, seek and thou shalt find, be still, and see the depth of your true nature. Good. Now gently notice your lungs, then moment shall squeeze the belly back and flush out as much spent breath as possible to massage internal organs. Ready? Curl your 10 toes if appropriate. Relax. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Pull your belly muscles under your ribs. Squeeze. Relaxed. Are you feeling constructive, uplifted and positive? Be proud of yourself, because at this moment, at all times around you, there are divine beings observing you and supporting you in a manner that best suits your evolution. Imagine having greater interaction with them. Consciously, not theoretically. That is the aim of the practice. Relax, take a deep breath in. Exhale, let out again. Squeeze under your ribs. Relaxed. Breathe naturally. Third time, inhale. Exhale. Squeeze deep under your belly. Relax. Breathe in. Now sit comfortably and breathe alternately. Why do they have statues of an individual that's smiling? A laughing individual. Why? What does it mean? And why is he wearing the beads around his neck as well? And what's the bag all about? Take the time and work out for yourself as to whom you really are. Then, this life will be truly an oasis. And you shall never be asleep again. Imagine that. You shall never be asleep again. Imagine that. Breathe naturally, comfortably, side to side. Now as you breathe, take a moment and place one hand upon your heart. Turn the other palm up, place your thumb, index and middle finger together. And imagine at this precise moment you're purposefully sending a message to your mind that you're willing to, ready now to communicate to divine intelligence that assists humanity in evolution, and ask that you are more than ready to become initiated and awakened to your pure divine nature. This is an amazing time to be alive on this planet Earth. Do not waste it. Imagine the hand on the heart feeling warm. Now take this opportunity to imagine that Mother Nature is connecting directly to you and charging your body off with bioelectromagnetic energy currents. Let your mind expand as though you can sense that Schumann resonance. Sense your energy field becoming brighter. Thus, you're no longer limited to the human construct and accepted beliefs, but rather now you're liberating yourself consciously into union with your divine nature. Imagine finding a state of full bliss within in realization. This is our practice. Take quality time daily to connect to yourself. Not just the physical self, but your divine self. Then you will realize that this whole universe is an extension of you. And if you choose to remain joyous, then you are sending love and joy to yourself. And if any thought finds you that is counterproductive, that is not yours. It was passed on to you by another individual whom did not understand as to whom they really are. Why would you take rubbish from someone who has no understanding as to what is rubbish. But use wisely. Turn the rubbish into compost. Now fertilize your mind for divine wisdom. Fertilize your mind for divine wisdom. Your life is truly worthy. Remember that you are truly worthy. And in this physical form, at this point in your evolution, you have the opportunity to become fully awakened in divine illumination. As long as you give yourself the opportunity to adjust and align yourself in divine connection. Bring on board a loving smile. Remember, whether you sit for 1 minute or longer, it does not matter. What matters is how you sit. For at this precise moment, the divine beings of awakening and enlightenment are around you, within you. Imagine yourself expanding and accepting their support. Thereby you can also become a guide to others in need in awakening. Bring on board a loving smile. Place your palms together. It's not an accident the palms are placed together. But take the time to understand the meaning behind this. Until we interact again, may the universal light continue to flood you with much joy, love, and unconditional light in illumination. Hari Om Tat Sat.